All right, so this is just a 5,000 mile review on my 2026 BMW M4. So spec wise, it's got the carbon buckets. It has the M Sport Performance suspension, carbon pack, carbon wing is from factory. And then I added just a front lip, canards, side skirts, and the side spats. But other than just aero and the hood, power wise and suspension wise, it's all stock. But the suspension is the M Performance lowered suspension. So I have 5,000 miles on it, track day at Button Willow, and then probably 1,500 canyon miles. This is my first BMW. I've had several Audis before that, and I went to the BMW with the XDRIVE and figured I'd give it a try. And overall, I'm really impressed with how the car handles, corners, power delivery. These things, obviously, you're in a straight line on the highway, they're not that fast. On the track, it's actually quite a bit of power. You don't really need more power. A little more power with the all-wheel drive it could handle, but from a canyon and track perspective, the 550 horsepower that this car has is good. But you're not going to be blowing the doors off of anything 60 to 130 by any means. I've had much higher horsepower straight line vehicles. I'm going to upgrade, probably do the ECU and downpipes and all of that stuff, but for now I just left it stock power wise to get used to the car, canyon it, track, and all of those kinds of things. So the brakes are strong, powerful, not any better than I'd say than my Audis or anything like that, but definitely good enough. I'll probably change the fluid because I've heard that helps a little bit on the performance, but on the track I didn't really have too much of a problem. It does have the Michelin Sports from factory, which is a pretty good tire. It worked well on the track, but they're pretty much almost spent now with the canyons and the track day with 5,000 miles. We'll see. I'm not sure what tire I'll go to next, but overall, it's a good car. It handles great. I like it. I think that you know, if you're an Audi guy, you like all-wheel drive, things like that, this is definitely something you could consider. I've still left all the like stickers on the step and side skirts and things like that, but because of the carbon buckets. And like I said, I just turned 5,000 miles on it, but I do like it. It's definitely a good car. I'm excited to kind of see what it feels like with more power. Not really planning on doing the turbos or turning up the boost too much. I know these are very fast in a straight line, like a single turbo kit and things like that, but this for me is just going to be a track and canyon car. So basically that. I may go to a real splitter in the front, the Versus. So these side skirts right here, they make a real front lip that goes underneath. It's like an oil skid plate. You can actually stand on it. Creates real downforce. So potentially put that on it, and then there's rumor that they're going to make a rear diffuser, which if they do, that'll push me to kind of do the front. But for me, the car is more for canyon, track, aero, things like that, as opposed to just quarter mile time. But if you're kind of in the market for, you know, a car at this price point and you're not sure between the BMW or the Audi, you know, this is really cool that you can turn off the all-wheel drive and put it in rear-wheel drive, which makes the car feel completely different and pretty much just spins them whenever you want, which is can be fun and exciting for sure, to kind of mess around. But when this thing is in the XDRIVE, the power delivery coming out of the corners is great. Similar to like with the Audis, like why I liked the Audis and why I've had, you know, 3 different Audis over the past 10-12 years and kind of always stuck to the all-wheel drive cars. They kind of did a great job with it being selectable on here. Gearbox wise, it's pretty good. I'll probably tune that when I tune the motor. It could be a little quicker, but it's not bad. But it's not like a true dual clutch, obviously. But yeah, so that's kind of it on the 5,000 mile review. I think they're a good car. I do think that they're expensive, but most of these cars now are just getting near 100K. And these things, even used, you don't save that much money. So I did end up just buying this new. I knew somebody at the dealer was able to get a pretty good deal. And with how easily these make power and how often they're modified, and every 25-year-old has one and races it. You know, I'm 40, so I just went with a new one to just kind of make sure it hadn't been ran through high boost and then just trade it in or something. So that's something to keep in mind if you are going to buy one. Just try to find like a single owner, maybe buy used, private seller, and he's an older guy or something like that, because a lot of 20-year-olds have these and just beat the hell out of them. You know, I had Evos back in the day and things like that. Obviously, price point wise, this isn't an Evo, but the type of kids and stuff that are buying them, modifying them, and souping them up and racing them, it's kind of in that same category. You know, you just basically get a huge car payment and buy it, throw $3,000 at it, $4,000, and you're at 800 horsepower. So they're definitely great for that if you want to just turn the boost up and drive them fast. But handling wise, comfort wise, when you turn everything off and you want to just drive it on cruise control on the highway, it does well. The M Sport suspension is quite nice. It's pretty smooth. You definitely feel the road, but it's not slammed to the ground, and I don't drag too many places. And the dampers, you can actually feel the dampeners if you leave it in comfort versus sport. So yeah, just overall, I think it is a good car if you're looking at these or in this price point. Back seat's kind of useless, so if you want people in the back in an M3, which I've driven those too, they feel similar. I think these look a little better, but for practicality standpoint, M3s are great, looks wise, and technically, I mean, I think the roof line on this is a little bit lower and things like that, but you know, either one of them is a good car, pretty much the same. So yeah, that's it.